Man, I'm stuffed.
We should get Emma back home now.
My house is at the back of the village. I'll go on ahead.
She said her house was toward the back, yes?
Are we escorting her there, or just following her around? I'm not sure at this point.
I've never seen you before. What brings you out to this tired old village?
Just some personal business. We're heading to the cave.
If that's true, then you must be.
Leave it. What?
Beth.
You've heard of our local specialty, right? It's called seafood al ajillo, and it's as delicious as they say. It doesn't just taste good either. It's healthy, too. In fact, if you eat it every day, you're sure to sleep a refreshing 10 hours a night.
Isn't that a little too much sleep?
It's good to rest more once you get to that age.
What do you mean, that age?
Nothing, ma'am.
Thanks to all the seafood al ajillo I eat, I'm fit as a fiddle. I get all the sleep I need, and my skin is smooth as porcelain. If you haven't had any yet, you'd better go find some now.
Is she paid to advertise for the local restaurant, or...
There you are! Ta-da! It's my house!
Well, you shouldn't run into any problems from here. So we'll be going.
Thanks for seeing me home, but I kinda don't want to go inside.
Why not?
'Cause Daddy and Mommy are gonna be mad at...
There you are, Emma! So you were attacked outside the village, were you?
How did you find out?
Some neighbors from the village saw you. How many times must we tell you not to leave on your own? Do you have any idea how worried we were, young lady?
Daddy, Mommy, I'm sorry.
Well then, we should get going.
Yeah, agreed.
They're only upset because they were worried. Looks like a caring family. Seeing them makes me think of our old home.
It's time we made for the sea cave.
Now that I've been fed, I'm up for any challenge.
Good to hear.
Are you guys planning to head to the cave? You should give up. There are way too many beasts in there.
Have you seen them?
I haven't, but I was playing here yesterday and I heard this weird sound. Like a bunch of different voices were talking at once. I think No, I know it was the beast. It must have been.
Interesting. That only gives us more reason to investigate.
Right.
This is pretty different from the last cave we trained in. Doesn't feel like we're the first people who've come through.
And whoever came before us booby-trapped the place.
You noticed. Well done. That said, this isn't something I was expecting.
Huh? Really?
I thought you might have set it up yourself, Instructor.
You think I'd waste my time on such a bothersome chore? This is what keeps me going.
Bring it on! Take this! Come on!
I'll take it.
Bring it on! Come on!
Try this out! Not that this type of trap is particularly cunning. You can consider this part of your training.
Meaning, you want us to prove ourselves as Blaze members by getting through the traps ahead?
Yes. Can you do it?
Sure. No problem at all.
Good. Then I'll keep out of this. Go and prove that you can overcome this yourself.
All right. Take the lead, Hugo. I'm right behind you.
Where's that nobility you're always boasting about?
What are you talking about? This is noble. I'm giving you the chance to strut your stuff.
Gee, thanks a bunch. Okay, fine. Follow me.
Right. I'll, guard your flank.
They act more like a parent and child than an elite fighting unit.
Now this! Come on! Here it goes! Man, poor Emma. Getting attacked like that just outside the village?
Yeah. She might be new here. If that area was known to be a place where beasts lived, I think the locals would have warned her about it.
Right. It's not like they seemed neglectful or uncaring.
Yeah, the whole thing's a little strange.
Take this!
Looks like these barricades will fall once we slay all the beasts.
So it would seem.
Are we gonna be okay? We are heading towards an exit, right?
Who knows? It could be a dead end. Quite literally if we end up trapped down here.
Please don't say stuff like that.
Our instructor wouldn't have chosen this location. If she wasn't familiar with the layout, it would be okay.
Oh?
I was kinda hoping you'd reassure us there.
Here goes!
Try this out! It's over!
Bring it on! I think we'll be able to get this.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
Especially not when you're hiding behind your friend.
Take that!
Come on! You're finished! Serve my needs, Embleo. You're wide open. See it!
You okay, instructor? Phew. We're finally out.
I doubt this lesson is over, though. Our instructor brought us here for a reason. And we haven't learned what that is yet.
You sound awfully calm, considering. The reason I brought you here should be along shortly. Ah, there it is.
That thing is scary.
Oh, before it slips my mind, I should mention. A lone Blaze cadet would have no chance of slaying this beast.
Ah! You've got to be kidding!
If you aren't in mortal peril, then you aren't really learning.
You're the monster!
Relax, you two. You'll have help this time. I'll operate as your commander. And I don't take that lightly. I'll give you commands throughout this battle. You need only to follow them. Do as I say, and I assure you that you'll be able to surpass your limits.
Yes, ma'am!
Very good answers. And said with fervor, too. Now then, get moving. Stop taking those overly cautious positions. Always be aware of your partner's position in battle. Let that information inform your actions. Learn first to predict their moves, then to rely on them.
Yes, ma'am! All right! Here goes! Damn it! Not yet! Take that!
Burst into play! It's over!
No! Come on!
You're too slow to react to your opponent's mistakes. So stop waiting for openings to present themselves. And start moving in a way that creates them.
Understood! It's almost down!
Try this out. It's over!
Take that! Damn it! Did we get it?
We won! I can't believe it!
You've met my expectations. Well done, both of you. If you could have performed like this in the finals, they might have ended differently.
Maybe they would have.
We should have given that fight everything. like we did this one.
Reflect on this battle, and remember it going forward.
Yes, ma'am.
So, we finally made it into Blaze. Man, that took a long...
We're not done yet. We can now move on to your final test.
What? That wasn't it?
What are you talking about? That was just another part of your training. Nothing but a warm-up, really.
Then that battle was no different than any of the other fights we went through?
I can't believe that wasn't the final test. And what's supposed to come next?
As I said before, you'll need to demonstrate your resolve.
Our resolve.
But first, I need to check something here. Give me a moment to investigate. Just as I thought.
Did you find something?
The burnt scraps of an Imperial missive. And that isn't all. There's evidence all around us. I see remnants of Imperial equipment, and clothing too. Someone must have come here to cover up their tracks. Or try to. Do you get it yet? Why do you think the path here is littered with so many traps? Why would someone come all this way to destroy Imperial equipment away from any witnesses?
You don't mean...
Yes, I most certainly do. It's plain to see that Imperial spies came here to dispose of this evidence. Now then, let's see if you can answer this question. If spies lurk in this town, then who might they be?